Welcome to this web lecture about the usability principle of user control and freedom. We will illustrate that good interfaces make you feel in control by means of a screencast. In this screencast, I'm going to do a bit of editing in Microsoft Word. And although I'm not very good at using Word, I still feel in control because the system is going to help me all the way. First of all, there are a large number of items on all these toolbars. And I may not understand all of them, but when I mouse over them, the system shows me these different pop-ups, right? Tooltips, and I click on bold, the text becomes bold. That is very clear. I didn't want this. I go to Edit, Undo, and not only can I undo the operation, but Word also tells me what I'm going to undo, which is in this case the bold. I have selected here a piece of text, actually two words, including the space after the word piece. Now you, as a computer scientist, would think that when I now start typing new text, the new text will be glued together with the word off, because there is only one space and it's before the text I selected. But Word isn't designed for computer nerds, it's designed for normal people. They select a bit of text. When they start typing, they want a space in front and after the new text. And that's what Word is doing. I can undo the typing in this case. I can select just the text without the space. Now if I cut this text, again the computer nerd would think that two spaces would be left, but normal people actually expect these spaces to be joined, and that is what Word is actually doing. Now if I want to change the formatting of the paragraph, I will get a pop-up window and the title says paragraph, so I immediately know what I'm doing. This program is really helping me to understand how to use it as I go along. That makes me feel in control. Not every screencast we show you goes as well. We now show you how a bad interface will very quickly break the feeling of being in control. In this screencast, I'm going to show you how easily the user can lose the feeling of control whenever the system does something unexpected. I have started a new workbook in Excel. I will type some numbers in these cells. Now I may decide that one of these cells wasn't what I wanted, and I'm going to cut this and paste it somewhere else. Pay close attention to the order in which I'm doing things. I typed 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm doing cut. If you are just used to Microsoft Word, you would have expected this cell to disappear. That is not what Excel does. But when I now paste somewhere else, then the cut is really executed and the cell is pasted in the new location. Now, this was perhaps not such a good idea, so I'm going to undo everything. I can undo paste. That was the last operation. Now I wanted to undo the cut, which was the operation before that. And lo and behold, I can't. Excel skips the step that I made, and I can only undo the step I did before that. That's really strange. Now I no longer feel in control. From the screencast, we can already deduce a number of tips to make users feel in control and feel freedom in using the interface any way they like. We saw that meaningful titles for pop-up windows help you to know what the window is really for. We saw that there are cues of what to expect in the form of tooltips that tell you which of these strange icons have which function. We can show expected syntax of input. Preferably, we don't expect any specific syntax, but if we do, we should show it beforehand, not afterwards. We should also always show how to get out of a situation that you don't want. There should be an undo, and we've seen that interfaces can do even one better by showing what an undo will actually undo when you apply it. And as always, it's important to do what the user has in mind, following the do what I want principle, rather than blindly applying exactly the command the user is trying to tell the computer. We have another short screencast that shows how important it is to make the system feel like it is one complete whole and not a set of components.
In this screencast, I will show you how quickly you can lose all your work by relying on a program's ability to undo every operation. Let's say that I'm trying to delete some text, but I inadvertently have something else selected. So I just press delete, and out of habit, after every operation that I do, I always save. So I hit save, and then I realize that this was a big mistake. What has happened? PowerPoint has saved the now empty presentation to disk, so my computer no longer has it. PowerPoint has also decided that after you save, you no longer want to be able to undo any edit operation you did before. The result is that this file is now completely lost forever.
In conclusion, you will have seen from the screencasts that feeling in control is very delicate. It only takes a little bit of frustration for your users to completely lose that feeling of knowing how to actually use the interface. When you get to design the final project, you must make sure that at all times it is clear for the user what to do. That will lead to a successful project. Thank you for participating.